Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in, people. I have a message. And I want to give this message to those who need to hear this message. I do. It's a beautiful day. I know that. It's so beautiful out here. Man, this is so pretty. It's so beautiful. Come on in, peoples. Come on in, peoples. Come on in, peoples. Come on in, people. I'm going to just say what I got to say anyway, because y'all going to watch it. You know, a lot of y'all like to watch stuff when ain't nobody on live. I know how I go. But I want to say, I know it's a lot of people that, you know, that's going through the shifts and, you know, going through the transformation, man. And I just want to say, don't give up on it. Don't give up. You know, keep pushing through it because, man, it's hard. I know it's hard because I'm going through it. I'm going through it, man. And listen. Listen. You know, every time you feel that feeling, man, that you got to let something out and let it go, go ahead and do it, man, because it's only getting you closer. It's getting you closer to the finish line. You know, we got to release it. We got to let it go. We can't hold on to it. We can't, you know. You know, today was like, I didn't even know if I was going to get to do a video today because, man, I felt, man, let me tell you something. I felt horrible, man. I felt like I was about to just jump out of my skin, man. I felt, man, something just, man, oh, we back. Yeah, I had to call somebody that I know went through this. You know, I had to make a phone call because, man, I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. I was going through it. I was going through it. And it's all part of the transformation, man. It's all part of the transformation. When you get to feeling these feelings, ain't nothing pretty about it. Ain't nothing pretty about transformation. Ain't nothing pretty about these shifts, man. It gets to a point of your life, man. You just, whoo, baby, I'm telling you, I felt like I was about to jump out of my skin. I mean, it was on me thick like that, man. It was on me thick like that. You know, when I had to, I was thinking I'm in the house with 3 other people and don't nobody know what I'm going through right now. Like, you know, yeah, this thing keep doing that. But yeah, I silently go through it. You know, I go through it silently, you know. And when I be needing help, I reach out to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out to somebody. I reach out to somebody that I know has been through this, that can guide me, that can tell me, you know, this is part of it. You know, it's part of it. You get uncomfortable. You get so uncomfortable, man. Oh my God. But my I was thinking to myself yesterday. I was like, I started doubting myself yesterday, and I was just like, is this really for me? Am I really supposed to be using these platforms to am I really supposed to be using these platforms to use my voice to reach people? I started doubting myself, and a confirmation came through my phone. Somebody came through my messenger and was like, oh, we back. But yeah, somebody came in and was like, I watched your video from beginning to the end, and it really did something for me. So that was a confirmation for me, that, like I said, if I only help one person with a video, or saying anything, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel better because, like I said, it's always going to be somebody going through what you're going through or what you went through, man. And like today, I just wanted to say something about the outlets that we using. What's the outlets? Are we hiding our pain with drugs and drinking and, just sleeping with people, out here being savages, treating people how we was treated. We gotta use healthy outlets. We can't turn the outlets that's gonna only damage us even more than what we're already damaged. We can't do that. We cannot use outlets that is going to damage us more than we are already damaged. Because those negative outlets, those substances, all it's gonna do is keep us in the dark. Once it wears off, what's gonna happen? We still gotta go back in. We gotta go back in and deal with the shit we was running from. We gotta go back in and deal with it. Because we're running from it and we using drugs, alcohol, all of that. I had to realize all of that. My outlet was work. This thing keep going on. But yeah, my outlet was work for me, y'all. When I just felt like I needed to get away, when I just felt like I didn't want to deal with stuff, I just went to work. I worked. I put all my energy into work when I didn't realize that it was not helping me. I thought it was helping me. I thought it was helping me to deal with anything I was going through. It wasn't helping me. And Lord knows on the weekend I was drunk as a damn skunk. So in any free time I had a bottle, and I wasn't realizing what that was doing to me. That wasn't helping me at all. That wasn't help. That was only hindering me even more, because I thought I had healed from things. That stuff didn't heal me. It didn't heal me. It helped me to bury my pain. It helped me to bury all my hurt. It helped me to bury it. I did not correctly deal with it. Which is why when I was saying something to y'all about the dark night of the soul, man, when you go through that dark night of that soul, man. Yeah, this thing keep on doing that. I need to get away. Y'all see my background? I'll tell y'all, this water, man, listen, this do something for me, man. This do something for me. Like, oh, we back. This thing keep losing connection. I gotta go get in my car, but yeah, y'all, them outlets we be using, man, they don't be helping us, man. They only help us to bury everything we was going through. We don't deal with. I don't know what you. We back. Yeah, but yeah, I was saying, like, when it's time for you to go sit by yourself, when God sit you down by yourself, man, and you gotta go in and you gonna feel every we back. Like, this thing just keep doing this to me, y'all. But yeah, when God sit you down, man, and you go through what they call the dark night of the soul, man, everything that you went through, everything, not only the stuff that people did to you, but the stuff that you've done, everything that you thought you had healed from, man, it's all just gonna come out, y'all. It's gonna come up, it's gonna come out, y'all. And I just, I want to say, we got to be sure that we're using healthy outlets, man. We need healthy outlets. The drinking, the partying all the time, I know we do what we think make us feel good at the moment, you know, but sometimes we got to sit in our own energy. Sometimes we have to sit in our own energy, and we have to let some things off. You know, that's why it's so good to move your body. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, motion helps to break the emotions. That's why it's good for us to move our body. I supposed to been out here walking for the longest. I ain't walked yet. I left my shoes in the house. I'm man, Lord, listen, moving too fast, head everywhere. But you know, we got to choose healthy outlets, you know, because for a long time I thought I was okay. For a long time I thought that I had healed from a lot of stuff, and I did not, because I was using the wrong outlets. I was drinking. I would work so much I would be delirious. I would work so much I would be delirious, and that's not good. That is not good, you know. And that's also, you know, if you're gonna work like that, how you got time to take care of yourself? You can't care for yourself if you at work doing 5 days out the week. You cannot care for yourself. You cannot give yourself the proper nourishing that you need to give yourself if you're going to be at somebody's job, behind somebody's walls for 16 hours, 4 to 5 days a week. I'm sorry, but it's just, no, we can't do that to ourselves, y'all. And I know we get in a state like, but the money good, you know, we want to do this, but okay, but we missing time with our kids. You know, we missing time with our family. We missing time with ourselves, because we behind these walls, we basically in jail. You know what I'm saying? We freely putting ourselves in jail in somebody's job 16 hours for days and days and days out the week. You know, listen, like I said, I lost. Nah, I'm back. You know what y'all talking about? Yeah, my grade's trying to come up at the top, and I just dyed my hair, y'all. Nope, no lie. I just dyed my hair like a week and a half ago, and my grade's trying to come up. But, yeah, we got to choose healthy outlets, man. We got to make sure that the outlet that we are choosing is going to help us. Like, y'all just seen where I was at. I just showed y'all where I was at. I was out there in nature, because that's what I get zen, man. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel good when I'm in nature. You know, I feel like, you know, it's just a part of me, because it is. Nature is a part of me. Like, I'm shit. That's me. That's me. Since I can remember as a baby, like as a kid, I used to get my ass whooped, because I used to sneak down to the nature trails at the Foundry Hills, because I was so attracted to nature. You know, so it's just best for us to do healthy things, the things that's gonna ground our energy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's gonna balance us. I was looking for a napkin, but that's okay. Well, y'all still hanging in with me. Thank you. But yeah, we need outlets that's gonna lift us up, you know, because what I've came to the realization of in this world, you know, it's a lot of nasty spirits out here, man. It's a lot of nasty spirits out here, man, and they get in to your energy through your traumas, through what you're hurting from, through what you've been through. That's how they get in, y'all. They get in like that, you know. So when you got somebody in your life that, you know, because I this happened to me, y'all. This happened to me, y'all. I can only tell y'all the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me, God. This happened to me, y'all. I trusted somebody. And this person was not who they said they was, man. This person was really dabbling in black magic, man. This happened to me. This really happened. I can't make this up, y'all. This happened to me. And that person made her way in because she tapped into my energy, man. And she knew that I was suffering. You know, she knew that I had buried my emotions and my traumas. I had buried it. You know, I hadn't dealt with that shit and healed from it. And that's how they get in. That's why it's important for us to be happy. It's important for us to love ourselves. Self-love, man. Whitney Houston, the greatest love of all, man. The greatest love of all, man, is inside of us, man. We have to love ourselves. Those things cannot get in. They can't get in. You know, evil people, they can't trigger you. None of that. You won't none of that be able to happen if we love ourselves and keep our vibration high. You know, and I was kind of, you know, on the beat myself up kind of side, because I just felt like I should have known. And that's crazy, because as I'm talking about this, I'm looking on this license plate and 1515 is on there. That's devil energy. That's crazy. But I'm looking at myself like I should have known. But I felt like too that God allowed me to go through that because I needed to be aware. I needed to be aware, you know, and also you have to heal from the things that you have already went through. You have to learn to discern these certain spirits and these certain entities, because until you learn to discern it, until you learn your lesson, you're going to keep getting the same people in your life, the same spirit through different people. And see, and that's what she knew. She knew what I had dealt with. You know what I'm saying? She knew what I had dealt with. She was the same type of motherfucker. She was just, I ain't supposed to be doing all this cussing. I'm sorry. She was the same type of spirit, you know, from the previous people that I had dealt with, you know, and she was pretending that she was helping me. She was pretending that she was one of my destiny helpers. For real. She was pretending, but the whole time, y'all, she had something out for me, y'all. I thank God. Let me tell y'all something. I thank God every day because, do y'all know, she was supposed to take me out. December was supposed to be it for me, man. December was supposed to be it for me. December was supposed to be it for me. She was dabbling in that shit just that heavy. December was supposed to be it for me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. My spirit guides, my angels guide, they woke me up. They showed, listen, I'm still here. I'm still here, and I am coming into the person that I'm supposed to be. And that's what it was all about. That's what it be about, y'all. That's what these people come in your lives for. To stop you from being you. To stop you from being who it is you're supposed to be. You know? It's crazy. I know it be sounding crazy, but it's real, y'all. It's real. You know, I used to think this shit was only on TV. I really did, but no, it's not. You know, and it made me realize why I used to always be into the supernatural stuff on TV, you know. I was just into it. You know, I was like, dang, you know, what's going on? You know, and to find out, y'all, that it's really real. It's really real. People really out here doing black magic. You know what I'm saying? But like they said, what you think? You got the light side. You think it ain't a dark side? Everybody ain't the light. You know, there's a dark side. And they really out here doing this shit. And somebody told me that it made more sense. She was like, well, how you think the lights stand on in them voodoo places? That made a lot of sense. Because they in there getting all that shit to do all that. Don't get me wrong. Now, you can catch me up at Crystal Treasures, man. I'm going to give me some crystals. I'm going to give me some herbs. They sell herbs for $1.25 a scoop. You can go in there and get you some herbs if you don't want to go to another place. Because, you know, other places, they sell them, you know, 20-something, 30-something. The tincture. You could go to Crystal Treasures on Walton. They sell herbs $1.25 a scoop. It's way more affordable, you know, and they sell them in the herb form. You know, some places you go to, they be done extracted it. So they sell it in the herb form, and you could just, you know, steep it like tea, you know. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all, and something I've been using is mudwort and blue lotus. Let me you talk about some sleep. You talking about some good sleep. Mudwort, blue lotus. It's some more. It's a couple more, but yeah, you get some real good sleep, and you get some clarity. You get clarity, and you get some really good sleep. But yeah, we need healthy outlets, y'all. We can't, you know, and we definitely can't use another person for an outlet. Like, you know, we just be feeling like this person just makes us feel so good, and we just running away from, and this person just take away all our pain. Well, guess what? No, that person ain't taking away your pain like that, because shit, that person probably just around to suck your energy too. That person know who you is. This thing just gonna keep doing this all crazy stuff. But yeah, y'all, we need healthy outlets. We gotta have healthy outlets, man. That's why working out is so good. You know, it just flashed to me the other day, like when I used to actually, I had a whole routine. 5 days a week, I used to get up every morning, and I would get up, I would get my kids together. Maybe we was walking to the track, to Wisdom Stadium, And I would come back. Sometimes I drove because I would pick people up too, but most of the time I would walk with my kids because I stayed right down the street. I had a whole routine. I realized that my life went so much smoother with that routine every day. And I worked afternoon shift. I mean, my day went smooth. You know, my life was going smooth. You know, I was happy. I saw my results. You know what I'm saying? I had got so addicted to the results because I ain't bragging now because I looked damn good when I was in my 20s too. Look, but I'm just saying, like, I did that for myself and I realized just how much better my life was going. I already have good energy, you know, and that was another thing, y'all. They come in for your energy. That's what she was telling me what she was doing and I wasn't even catching on. She was using other examples though, but she was telling me exactly what she was doing to me behind my back and I wasn't catching on. She needed my energy, y'all. She needed my energy, y'all. And that, you know, that, man, y'all, they out here. They out here, y'all. And I just think about the fact that she didn't care about my kids. She didn't care about my grandbaby. She know I love my grandbaby. She know how I feel about my grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I always talk about my grandbaby. Especially when she here. Listen, she didn't care about none of that shit, y'all. December was supposed to be it for me. I was not supposed to reach this point in my life. I was not supposed to know who I was. I was not supposed to use my voice. So they thought. So they thought. So they thought. So y'all, when like, and I had noticed like I was exhausted all the time because I was always at work. That's another way in. They get in through that. They get in like that, y'all. That's how these entities and shit, they get in like that, y'all. The chick told me don't eat no salt. Salt is purifying. Salt cleanses. That was a red flag. She started talking about killing cats. What you gonna kill some cats for? I love me a cat. But if you a good person, you ain't talking about killing nothing. Right? And then I told her about me losing a job. She started laughing. I'm talking about she laughed loud. I'm like, what the fuck? So once I had realized what was going on, y'all. I closed it off. I closed that portal. I shut that shit down. I shut it down. And this was in December. Ooh, y'all, let me tell you. This was in December, y'all. I went to work the next day. Do y'all know what was on the TV? Do y'all know what I walked in to the break room and saw on TV? Which was confirmation for me. The Wiz, when the house dropped on the evil witch and her feet and shit rolled up. I said, I'll be damned. Y'all, I can't make this up. And I gotta thank God every day. Because if it wasn't for God, let me tell you something. I would have never picked up on what was really going on. And December was supposed to have been it for me. But like I said, I believe God let me go through that so that I would be aware. Because I was being made aware of so many things. But how I didn't catch that, but I started catching on to stuff. Slowly, I started catching on to the stuff that was coming out of her mouth. I told her I dreamed about somebody dying. She started laughing. It ain't nothing funny about nobody dying, man. I'm talking about a loud laugh. Like, what the stuff just started. I'm like, my antennas was going up like, hold on. This person ain't who she say she is, because ain't no way in hell you laughing about nobody dying. I don't care if it was a dream. If you my people, you were supposed to tell me, like, you know, what that dream meant. You know, all of that. This bitch, she was cracking up, y'all. I can't lie to y'all. I can't make none of this up. This is why I'm telling y'all, because y'all need to know, you need to be aware. It's real and it's out here. And I got something to thank. Well, I'm gonna thank God anyway, because I got breath in my body. You know what I'm saying? I have a way. You know what I mean? I'm able. You know what I'm saying? I got me. I have a heart. I got kids. I got a beautiful grandbaby. I'm thankful. But fact that I was saved. I was saved. My soul was saved. My soul was saved. My soul was saved. Man, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Because now it brought reality to me. It brought reality to me because I see so many people. I see so many people out here homeless, walking on drugs. They fighting they mental health, all of this. Do y'all know people pray that on you? A lot of them are going through that right now because they was not strong enough. Their vibration wasn't high enough to fight off whatever spirits was up against them. Do you know that man, it's so real, man. It's so real. We got to be careful. We have to be aware of these things. Those locusts, the swarming locusts, the consuming locusts, the swallowing locusts that they talk about in the Bible, they out there, man. They out there. How Nipsey said, he just trying to not to be swallowed up by locusts, man. For real. It's for this. Woo, man, why they kill that man? Woo, but y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta be aware of these things because it's for real. And anytime I get a chance to let somebody know that it's real, I don't care what somebody try to say. You can call me crazy. I don't care what you tell me. I know what God saved me from. My soul was saved, y'all. Y'all. All I gotta say is it was supposed to be over for me in December, man. December was supposed to be it for me. I'm here. I am here, and I got nothing but God. I got God, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides to thank for that. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I would have ended up. I don't know what would have ended up. I don't know. I don't know what her actual plan was for me, but she needed my energy. She needed my energy. And she had told me one time, she was like, yeah, she said, I need your energy. You got that good energy. She was telling me. She was telling me, man, and I wasn't picking up on it. I'm wondering why I'm so damn delusional and so exhausted. Man, I couldn't, man, I would wake up days, I didn't even know my name. This hoe was working on my mind in my sleep, man. I'm telling y'all, this shit is real. It's real, man. It's real. It's so real. This is why we have to be happy. This is why it's so important for us to be happy. We have to be happy. The happier we are, I'm telling y'all, the less we come across. We might come across it, but it ain't gonna mess with us. The less we gonna come across them evil spirits, man. We gotta be able to discern them spirits. It's like, I was questioning, like, why would God even let me go through that? I know why. Because I had to be able to discern it. I had to be able to be awareness. And I was praying for awareness. That's why they say when you pray for something, watch for it. And he gave me awareness. He did. Hey, look, pay attention. That's why I was led to stop eating all that stuff. Listen, he was working on me slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, he was working on me. He was working on me. Because of what I had coming up against me. The odds that was up against me was crucial. And I had to be aware. If I was still at the clubs and still dangling and still laying up with folks that I know wasn't no damn good for me with their nasty energy and all that, I would have been consumed. I would have been consumed. This is why it's so important. We got to be happy, y'all. We got to love ourselves. We have to put that love into ourselves, man. We got to. The greatest love of all, man. It's in us. You're not going to find it in nobody else until you find it in yourself. You got to find it in yourself, man. You got to. We got to. I hope I had my last cry today, because I'm telling you, like, I've been going through it. My body is releasing everything that I thought I had healed from, but I had only buried it. And that's how those entities was able to get into my energy because I had buried all that shit, man. I had buried all my hurt, all my pain. I had buried it, thinking I'm healed. Oh, I'm good. You know, I'm right here. I'm good. I'm at the bar. I'm drunk. I'm good. I ain't healed from nothing. I hadn't healed from anything. And I did not know until God set me aside, had me cleanse my system. And then I started seeing I was seeing and all that before, but the cleaner my system, the more I'ma get. You know what I mean? The more I'ma get. But move your body. Move your body. Moving your body releases trauma. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body, y'all. Move your body. I'm supposed to be out here walking now. I gotta put my shoes on, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it. I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get it done. I'm sweating for nothing. I ain't even start walking, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it done. I needed to give this message though. But like, if anybody feel like quitting, man, don't quit. Do not quit, y'all. I looked at my bank account balance today, y'all, and I damn near, I said, okay, God, I need you right now. I need you right now. I need you right now. I can't have the spirit of worry on me. I cannot have the spirit of worry on me. I know everything is finna work out for me. I know it is. And that's what a lot of y'all do the same thing. Y'all get to worrying, man. We can't worry, man. We can't worry about nothing. If you believe in God and you believe in yourself, then listen, we can't worry. We can't have the spirit of worry. That's just like, we ain't supposed to have all that chaos and confusion and all that. None of that, man. None of that. You know? And I'm just like, it's gonna work out. Everything is working out for me. You know, everything is working out for me. I was led to do videos, and y'all know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all, I ain't just opened my mouth. I've been opening my mouth on YouTube since January. I got a YouTube channel. I do. I opened it. I was led to do it. It's how I know God is preparing me for something. I'm being prepared for something. You know, I'm being prepared for something, but I know that I was supposed to open my mouth, man. You know, because it was a lot. It was a lot that I had been holding in and burying and thinking I was healing myself, thinking I was okay. And I wasn't, man. Shit, man. Like I said, I cried so many tears. I had to keep getting my lashes fixed, man. I got my glasses on now because shit, I got to go put another one back on, man. I'm telling you. Listen, y'all, transformation is not easy. Anybody that's going through the shift, y'all, anybody that's leveling up and spiritually, well, however listen, it's not, it's uncomfortable. It's ugly. You go through stuff. I felt like I was coming out of my skin this morning. I didn't know what to do, man. I didn't know what to do. So now I know why people turn to drugs. And whatever they end up doing, they end up in prison because they can't deal with it. They can't deal with it, y'all. They can't deal with transformation. They can't. Y'all, transformation hurt. And my brother told me this last summer, man. He said that shit hurts, man. Man, listen. Whew. Listen. It hurt. It hurt, y'all. It hurt. It don't feel good, man. It don't feel good. You gon' sit by yourself and you gonna feel everything. You gonna feel everything, and that's only part of it. Yesterday, I felt like I was finna have a baby. I can't lie to y'all. I felt like I was finna have a baby yesterday. I was like, what is y'all? Transformation hurts. It hurts. It does a lot of man, listen, it's a lot. It's a lot, man, but we gotta go through it, man. We gotta stay strong. We have to, when you're going through transformation, go ground yourself. Go put your feet in the grass. Go put your feet in some water. I ain't talking about no damn chlorine. Go to a lake. Go to a pond. Go to a stream. Go to a river. Go to the beach. Don't use no chlorine, y'all. That shit in that chlorine, that blocks your third eye. Yeah, that blocks your third eye. Yes, it does. It blocks your third eye. That chlorine, that fluoride, yes, it does. For those of y'all that didn't know, it does. Stop using that shit. Drink more herbs, man. Get you some herbal tea. Go up to the Crystal Treasures and get them scoops of herbs for $1.25 and make you some herbal teas. Look them up. See which ones you want. You know what? Listen. I'm telling you, you gonna start feeling so much better, y'all. You gonna feel so much better. It's like when people come up to me, you lost so much weight. Ask me how I feel, honey. Ask me how I feel. I feel good. You know, except, you know, shit, going through this, whoo, baby. Transformation, baby. Transformation. I'm just praying for the strength that I keep going. Y'all. And then you got to pay attention too. Now, the devil is definitely at work. The devil is at work. When you feel like you're doing something, like I said, I got that confirmation because I was second guessing myself about should I really be using my voice? Is this really for me? That wasn't nothing but the devil too. Because y'all, I'm telling you, when I did that first, like, y'all, I felt so good. I felt so good getting that off of my chest. I felt so good. And then here come these thoughts in my head. You really should be doing blah, blah. And I should have known better. But I second guessed myself. And then I got a message from somebody saying how my video helped them. Okay. That's my confirmation. I'm grateful for that. And that was somebody that I knew. I knew that person. You know, so it's like, you know, and then she wasn't the only one that told me that, you know, don't let nobody stop you, y'all, whatever it is that you want to do. Don't let nobody dim your light. And like I'm telling y'all, like these evil spirits and these entities, they are out here. The more we love ourselves, the more we raise our vibration, y'all, they can't fuck with us. They can't. They cannot. Y'all, do y'all know I didn't realize how I used to always wonder as a kid, like, when I used to watch the news, because I don't watch that shit no more. The news is a distraction, always have been a distraction. I don't watch that no more, y'all. That news, get up out of that. I used to always wonder why so many tragedies and so much bad stuff happened around the holidays. Well, I found out. Because that's when they work. That's when they're working. October, November, and December is something about those months that these evil entities and spirits are out here working, y'all. They're out here working. And that's why we see so much tragedy. And man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But we have to, like they say, like, you know, if your family is what bring you in that love, go spend time with your family. If it's the kids, spend more time with the kids. Do whatever it is, man, that brings that love in you. Because we have to do that for ourselves. We have to. We got to. And the more we love ourselves, what that's going to bring? The more confidence. And you ain't finna tell me that I'm not finna turn on this live and give a message, because guess what? I love myself and I'm confident in myself, and I'm going to tell my people what they need to hear. I ain't finna tell you what you want to hear. I'm finna tell you exactly what you need to hear. What I've been learning. Because what I learned, I have to share it. I have to share what I learn. I have to. I'm not the only one. When you feel like when stuff start going crazy on y'all stuff been going good for you, and all of a sudden everything start going left. Hey man, take a step back, man. Reevaluate everything and everybody around you. Everything and everybody, man. I'm telling you, talk to God. He'll show you. Ask him to act. Hey, player, it's me. Yeah. I'm going to need you to remove whoever it is that don't need to be here. Uproot every seed that you did not plant. No weapons formed against me and mine shall prosper, okay? Cause you know, we got to go in depth with it, y'all. Don't be going and all them old quiet prayers and all that in your head. Yeah, sometimes we get to that, but y'all, let me tell you, I got to give y'all this experience. Man. That's why I'm telling you, we always have to share what we learn. Let me tell y'all what happened to me. This was a little minute ago, right? This was actually last summer. I'm asleep. I'm sure a lot of y'all done been through the sleep paralysis. This sleep paralysis was different. I done had these sleep paralysis. I don't know how many times, y'all. Let me tell you something. Before I went through it, though, okay, down my timeline, people kept talking about read Psalm 23. Read Psalm 23. That's all I kept saying. Read Psalm 23. I'm like, okay, I need to read Psalm 23. And I'm like, the only Bible in the house is that real big Bible. I'm finna go get me another Bible. So this lady at work, she gave me a Bible. She said, here. She gave me 2 of them. She's like, here, you can take these. Thank you. I didn't read Psalms 23 yet, though. Although I know most of Psalms 23, but I didn't know that was actually Psalms 23, right? Okay. Let me tell you this, right? Got a reason to thank God every day. Listen, I'm asleep. Boom. It hit me. I can't move. Can't do nothing. Can't speak. I can't even turn my head because while I'm going through it, y'all, I felt a knee. Like I felt a knee up against my leg. I said, oh, hell no. Now I'm trying to fight to see it. I want to see it. And I can't move. I can't do nothing. And I'm trying to pray silently in my head and something like, you know that ain't working. You know what to do. You know what to do. Out of my mouth, I'm talking about so loud. I said, the Lord is my shepherd. When I say released me, I'm talking about immediately. I didn't even get to the next verse. Soon as I said, the Lord is my shepherd, and I said it so loud. That's how we got to pray. Them words came out of my mouth so loud. I said it with conviction. I said, remember, I'm doing all this out my sleep. This thing got me. I'm talking about immediately released me, man. Immediately. And I turned my head a little bit because I wanted to pick, because I'm like, shit, that was a presence on me. I felt the knee up against my leg. And I couldn't even really, because I was so exhausted from the struggle. I just passed back out. I passed back out. But that was God showing me that, you know, you gotta pray, man. You gotta say it. We gotta speak it with conviction. We gotta command it. We gotta command these things, man. We gotta command it, man. Like that thing let me go. I was like, whoa. That's how we gotta pray. That's how you gotta pray. Speak it out your mouth. You know? And when you get to where you trying to pray and something trying to stop you and you steady praying in your head, because see, that be happening to me too. That's the devil trying to stop you from opening your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth, y'all. We have the ability to change every situation in our lives. We have control in our lives, y'all. I'm learning all of this, man. The more you open your mouth, you got to open your mouth. We got to open our mouths. We can't be, no. Open your mouth. Talk to God with your mouth open. Let the words come out clearly. You feel me? Clearly. Like how you want your kids to hear when you talking to your kids, you want them to hear you because you tired of talking. Because you tired of having to yell, but you want them to hear you and understand you. That's how we got to talk to God. That's how we got to talk to God, man. That is how we got to talk to God. We got to mean it. We have to mean it. We got to mean it and let go of everything that hurt you. Let it go. I don't care how you got to let it go. Cry it out. Go to the gym. Whatever you got to do. Just let it out, man. I didn't know how important it was to let it out. I didn't know. I didn't know. I did not know. I did not know that entities and spirits and stuff get in to your energy by you carrying hurt and pain and all of that. I didn't know that. I know it now. I know it now. Raise your vibration, man. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. And I'm not saying don't go to the club, because I mean, everybody, we gonna have our fun. Just be aware of your surroundings, man. Be aware of your surroundings, man. Pray before you walk out that door. Pray. We can pray 100,000 times a day. It don't matter how many times we pray. We gotta pray though. We do. We need to pray. We do. I find the more I pray, it's like the better I feel when I pray. You know? It's like I'm just realizing, so like, you know, when you pray about stuff, you know, it feel better. You know, you still, don't get me wrong, the devil's still gonna try to work. The devil's still gonna try to work. But you're gonna get to a point where he just gonna leave you alone. He ain't gonna have no choice but to leave you alone, man. He ain't gonna have no choice but to leave us alone. Because listen here, man. Ain't nobody, I don't work with the dark side. I don't work for the dark side. I don't work with the dark side. I don't want nothing to do with the dark side, man. Now, if I gotta be a little harsh and cut somebody off, I mean, I don't call that dark side. I call that boundaries. That's having boundaries. And I'm sticking to them. Because you showed me who you are. I've seen your spirit. I've seen your soul. You showed me what I needed to see. You showed me who you really were. So, I don't need to see no more. I don't need no more. Bye. You know what I mean? That's called boundaries. That's called protecting your peace and your energy. That's what that's called. So you really ain't being harsh. You're protecting your peace. You're protecting your energy. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You being happy. You know what I'm saying? Don't even feel bad about cutting people off. You can't feel bad about cutting people off these days, especially when they done showed you who they was. They done showed you, I don't care about you. I don't care about your feelings. You don't matter to me. You know, so that's another thing though, y'all, a lot of people be feeling bad. I used to feel bad. I ain't feeling bad about cutting nobody off no more that didn't treat me right. That didn't reciprocate what I gave to them. I'm not feeling, why would I feel bad about that? Because I chose to protect my peace. Why? Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about y'all. Feel good about that. You know what? Because you know what that means? That means you stepping into your power, man. You taking your energy back. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to do. That is exactly what we have to do. Yo, we have to. We have to, because if we don't, they just gonna keep playing with us. They gonna keep playing with us. They gonna keep treating us like we just a doormat. You know? I can talk about you bad. I can do whatever I want to do to you bad. No, you cannot. No, you can't. You better go on somewhere else. I know. Nope. Don't even go nowhere else with that. Don't even go nowhere else with that. I'm going to pray that you change your energy. I'm going to pray that you shift your energy. That's what I'm going to do. But I got to release you with love, because I can no longer have you in my energy. You are creating chaos in my life. You are disturbing my peace. Yeah, I gotta let you go. I got it, and y'all get rid of, hey, I don't care what the title is. Y'all get rid of the titles. I don't care who it is. If that person has a history of disturbing your peace, creating chaos in your life, telling lies on you, what else you leave me to do? What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? Keep taking it? I used to take it, y'all. I used to take it. 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 I took so much that I buried myself in work. I buried myself in work. I was missing time with my kids. I was missing time with my family. I was missing time with my grandbaby. I was missing time that I needed with myself. because I buried myself in work. Work was my outlet. Work was my outlet because I had something that I felt like I was of value in. I felt like I belonged there. You know, because caring for people is my nature. It's my nature. Helping others is my nature, y'all. It's in me. It's not on me. It's in me. You know, like you got a lot of people that's going and just being CNAs and nurses for the check. No, it's in me. It's in me. I don't care what's going on. I'm taking care of that resident. I'm taking care of that person. Because this is why I'm here. And at the end of the day, I want to give out good energy because that's what I want back. That's what I want back. So I felt like I belonged somewhere. You know, so if I was going through something, you know, something just got on my nerve, work, I just go to work. I just go to work. I just go to work. Work. Thinking I'm doing something for myself that's helping me, and it was doing nothing, but it was really tearing me down. It was tearing me down. I wasn't getting no sunlight, y'all. I'm getting so much sun now. I'm getting so much sun now. Like I said, everything ain't looking like I want it to look right now, but it's going to. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not worrying. I can't worry. Like I said, if you're going to trust God, why you worrying? Why you worrying? We can't worry. We can't worry, man. Get rid of that spirit. Get rid of that spirit. Get rid of that spirit of worry, man. We cannot worry. And I'm just hoping that I keep that. I keep that mindset not to worry. Don't worry. So I know we get there, the anxiety get the kicking in, all that, you know, our funds ain't looking right. We get to wonder like, how am I going to what's this? Y'all, listen. We got to learn to trust God, man. Listen, we got to, man. God done worked so many miracles in my life before. I'm talking about my stuff would turn around in my life. I'm talking about in a blink of an eye. Like, I would be like, damn. I'm like, whoa, like, where'd that come from? I'm talking about the blink of an eye. Yeah, I looked up one time, my bank account was totally empty. It was empty. I couldn't figure out how. I had just had like over $7,000 in my account the month before. And I wasn't doing much. So I'm like, how do I have nothing? And I went back, and the credit union I was at, they take your money slow. So a lot of stuff that I thought had been paid for, hadn't been paid for. And I had just took a trip. So that was a couple racks right there. But y'all, I looked up, I had nothing in my account. Nothing. When I say, next thing I know, I had a job. My bank account was fat in no time. Like, I looked up and it was just there. Like, what I did was I focused, y'all. I focused my mind. I'm like, okay, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. I can't sit in it. I can't sit here and cry. You know, I can't sit here and go crazy. I got to do something about it. Faith without works is dead. You got to do something about it. You got to change it. But I knew that was nothing but God that did that, because when I say, I was like, I mean, nothing got cut off. Nothing went unpaid. Nothing. Everything got worked out. So it's like, you know, and I know like that, I mean, when I say that was nothing but God. God did that for me. Because how did that happen like that? How? I set up, my bank account was totally empty. I mean, totally empty. And I sat there for maybe about a day or two. And I got my ass up. I said, I can't sit in this. I got bills. I got something. Listen, whole situation had just turned around. Like, I'm talking about in a blink of an eye. My situation turned around in a blink of an eye. I cannot lie to y'all. And it happened several times. Like, several times. But this cycle, I'm done with this cycle. You know what I'm saying? I pray that I don't go through this cycle again. This is a cycle and I gotta break it. I gotta break it. You know, ain't no way. How the hell you get fired from 4 jobs back to back? Ain't no way. What's going on? That's crazy. You don't do no wrong to nobody. All you're doing is minding your business, going to work, doing your job. You go home, your conscience is clear because you've done your job to the best of your ability, and this continues to happen to you. Something not right. Something not right. Something not right. And y'all, what I realized today, sitting out on that water, that chick was in my life during those 4 jobs. She was in my life during those 4 jobs, y'all. She was in my life. I cut that hoe off in December. She was in my life, y'all. We got to pay attention to all that. We got to pay attention. We got to pay attention to these people, man. We got to pay attention to these people. They nasty energy. We got to pick up on it. I thought she was good people, man. She was not. She was dibbling in black magic the whole time. And you know what's crazy about it, y'all? Somebody warned me 3 years ago. Somebody warned me 3 years ago about somebody in my energy doing black magic. I was like, huh? What? Shit. Yep. That is for real. It's for real. They really out here doing it. They doing it. I'm open to, I know now. My eyes are open. My eyes are open. I look at people so differently. I don't look at the person. I need to see your spirit. I need to see how you really coming, bruh. Sis. Who you working for? Cause I ain't got time. I don't. Who you working for? Like, when this stuff be happening, you know, I look at it when that Stonegate situation, when that happened with them kids, man, in their house. I read so many comments that was so negative. Them comments was so negative and so nasty, and did nobody even realize that everything they was saying, they was projecting that shit onto the situation. Them kids had already been through enough. They had already been through enough. But I can understand why nobody couldn't actually look at that situation and tell that was not normal. That was deeper than the natural eye could see. I'm sitting like, why is people acting like, so y'all don't know about the other side? Like, that y'all looking at that? I mean, people really looking at that. Listen, man, that's a whole entity. That's an entity, man. That's a dark one too. That shit was dark, man. That was dark. That was dark. You know, people just sitting up talking up, man, look. And look at where the house is built at, man. Come on now, y'all mean tell me y'all don't know what was over there? Y'all don't know that there was people buried out there? Come on, man. And it was just sad that them kids had to endure that shit, man. They had to endure that, man. They did. That's messed up, but you know, I'm telling y'all, hey, shit. Them locusts, they out there. The swarming locusts, the chewing locusts, what is the consuming locusts, the swallowing locusts, they out there, man. They out there. They're out there, and we have to raise our vibration. We have to be happy, man. We have to be happy. The happier we are, the less chances we have in being swallowed up by the locusts. Seriously. Seriously. For real. It's not no game. It's not just on TV. It's not just on, where y'all think TV get it from? Where y'all think TV get it from? It ain't just on TV. It's real life. You just better open your eyes to it. Thank God every day. Every day them eyes open. Well, I heard this man 78 years old the other day say, when I wake up, I wiggle my toes. And that way I know I'm here and I thank God. Listen. Listen. Them eyes open. Check around, make sure you ain't dreaming. All right. Thank you, Jesus. Because he ain't have to wake you up. He ain't have to wake you up. He ain't have to wake you up. He didn't. He ain't had to wake you up. He could have called your number while you was asleep. You know? Every day. Look, you might see me walking down the street thinking, God, I know what he brought me out of. I know what he saved my soul. My soul was saved. My soul was saved because baby girl had a dark plan for me. And it didn't work. It didn't work. She ain't the only one that had a plan for me. She ain't the only one. She ain't the only one that had a plan for me. They plan didn't work either. It didn't work. It motherfucker didn't work. I'm telling y'all, listen. They out here hungry for your good energy. They hungry for it. They hungry for it. You got lovers that's trying to drain you of your energy because it's good. It's good. Your energy good. You are healing for them. You healing for them. So yeah, they try to take your energy too. Man, let me tell you something. Energy vampires, man. Hell yeah, they exist. Vampires do exist. The ones that drain your energy. Yes. Yes. But yeah, y'all just, anybody that's, that was thinking about giving up or quitting, man, don't do it. Don't do it because, that's exactly what the enemy wants. The devil wants you to quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit, man. Don't quit. It was some days like I just feel like today is a change in me. I feel like today that I'm not going to second guess myself no more. I feel like today something came over me. I feel like something came over me because, like I said, I think I had my last cry. Because you got to get it out. You got to get it all out. You got to get it all out. You got to let it all go. You can't carry it. You cannot bury it. You have to heal from it. You have to face it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do this. This has to happen. Then you go into beast mode. You do whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever it is. Whatever it is that you want to do. You do it to the best of your ability. Do it to the best of your ability and be aware of what's really out here. Be aware. Be aware, man. Because, man, woo-wee. Listen, baby. Listen, baby. And it is, y'all, man, I can go so in depth to what that chick was doing, man. I can go so in depth to what she was doing. Y'all. Working on me in my sleep ain't all she was doing, y'all. That ain't all she was doing, y'all. That ain't all. She had little minions and shit. She was controlling people's energy around me. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. But it was going on. It was happening. It was happening. And I'm glad I was able to overcome it. I overcame it. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. Because baby girl had a plan for me. And it didn't work. I thank God. I thank God. I'm doing what I'm supposed. I'm using my voice. I'm helping somebody else. What I know is going to help somebody else. What I went through is going to help somebody else. So all the time, don't ever think whatever it is you got to say Don't nobody need to hear it, because yes, it's always somebody that need to hear it. I don't care whether they admit it or not. It's always going to be somebody that needs to hear it. Do y'all know how many times something came down? Like I just told y'all about the Psalm 23. It kept coming down my timeline. Didn't know I was going to need it. What? I'm talking about immediately released me. Immediately. You know, so don't ever think whatever it is you got to say don't need to be heard, because it do. Trust me, it's somebody. You got to think about how big this world is. Then you got to think about how wide the internet is. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody needs to hear what you got to say. Somebody need it. Somebody need to know what you went through, because they need to know how to get through it. Did you just call my name? Mm-mm. Somebody, they need to know how to get through it, you know? They need to know how to get through it. Like I said, like I was going through what I was going through this morning, and I had to call somebody. Like I had to, because I didn't know. I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what is this? And she broke it down to me. Like she said, baby, transformation is not pretty. It hurts. Everything. It's uncomfortable. When I say y'all, transformation is a bad mojo, man. It's a bad mojo, but it's only for your own. It's for our own good. We gotta go through it. You know, we gotta go through it. You gotta get through the transformation, man. You gotta get through the transformation. I understand why a lot of people didn't make it. I understand. I know why. Because it's shit. Y'all. Man. Elevation. Listen, y'all, it ain't always pretty. I look at some people and I be like, damn, it just look like they just flow through it. You know, they just flow through what they going, like, to the next. You know, one thing, you know, I'm one of those who it's not been so smooth for. It just hasn't been so smooth for me, you know, and anybody else that's going through it, man. I pray you get through it, man. I pray you get through it. You know, use a healthy outlet. Utilize a healthy outlet, man. Go walk, man. Go sit on that water, man. Go touch a tree. Put your feet in the grass, man. Go play with the kids. Do something that uplifts your spirit. Do things that uplift your spirit, y'all, because if I hadn't went out in nature, I probably wouldn't even got to this video. I had to go out in nature. I had to go sit by the water. I had to go to the water twice. Like, I'm talking about, it was that thick on me, man. It was that thick. I had to just... I felt like the breath had been knocked out of me. Literally. I'm like, God, what is this? What? Literally, I felt like the breath had been knocked out of me. I was going through it, y'all. I was going through it. You know, y'all just, you know, don't let nobody dim your light, man. Don't let nobody dim it, man. Don't let nobody dim it, man. Just don't let nobody dim your light, man. Anytime you feeling like you feeling off, you feeling imbalanced, man, do something so healthy for yourself. Do something that brings out the best in you. You know, don't sit up with no negative ass person. Please don't do that. Don't go over your negative family member house that you know in a relationship that ain't happy. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't go over their house. Okay? Don't go over their house. You don't need that energy. You don't need that, because remember, you're trying to ground yourself. You're trying to get through what you're going through. Don't do that. It's best to isolate yourself while you're going through it. I'm telling you. It's best to... y'all, I've been in isolation for a long time. I've been in isolation for a long time now. And it's like, I'm asking God, like, when I'm going to be done with isolate, you know? You know, I want to get out. You know, I want to just, but clearly it's not time. It's not time for me yet. It's not time for me yet. I must not be ready. I must not be ready as I feel like I am. You know, When I get out, I get to that water. I get to that nature. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that because I ain't got to deal with nobody. I ain't got to deal with nobody. You know, people, you know, they talk about you. Oh, they acting funny. Baby, you don't know what's going on with me right now. I didn't know what was going on with me. I just knew something was going on. Shit. Like, you know, and people did shit. Hey, listen. Some people get removed because, like I say, God hears and sees everything. You didn't hear it, you didn't see it, but God did. They removed them. But everybody don't get removed because they did something bad. It's all because you just got to be by yourself. You got to sit with yourself. You got to go through a whole process. You got to sit with yourself. You got to be able to interpret your dreams. Yeah, man, it's work. You got to cleanse yourself. You got to do, man, you got to do things that are healthy, man. You got to. We got to do healthier. We got to make healthier decisions. We got to, you know, it just seemed like I noticed more and more people are doing more healthy things now. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's beautiful because people are coming in tune to who they are. You know, we coming in tune to who we are. I got to use my voice, baby. I'm going to use this voice till I can't use it no more. You understand me? Okay. If it's going to help somebody, let me tell you something. I love helping other people. I love helping others. I don't care who called me crazy. You know, I saw a video and that was another confirmation for me. Because like I said, y'all, I just came out on Facebook doing lives. I started a YouTube channel in January. I did. And, yeah, I was led to do that in January. Just start. Just start. And I did, you know, and I believe I was, you know, getting myself, I was getting prepared for, you know, this platform because, see, I know y'all. I don't know nobody, you know, YouTube, that's the world. You know what I'm saying? The people don't know me. So it was easy for me. That was easy. This platform is what it wasn't. So this, not YouTube, that's out of my comfort zone. But this was totally out of my comfort zone. Totally out of my comfort zone. But you know, I feel, you know, I feel better, you know, I feel better, you know, I just feel like, you know I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be doing it. I'm supposed to be doing it, you know. Hell, I'm gonna get so good with it. I'm gonna be doing both of y'all at one time. Both platforms at one time. Okay. But yeah, it's like, y'all, just every chance that you get, man, I'm telling you, every chance that you get, man, be thankful for something, you know, be grateful for something. Because, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I never thought that I would experience what I had experienced. I never thought that I would experience nothing like that in real life. I never thought that, but I did. I experienced it in real life. I did. And you know, it brought out me. You know, it brought out me. You know, I was hiding myself. You know what I'm saying? I was hiding myself. Why am I hiding myself? What am I hiding myself for? You know, I was afraid. I used to be afraid of the internet. What the hell am I afraid of the internet for? I hated the computer. I hated it. Why? It done nothing to me. I see now. Because now I'm using it. It's a part of my life now. The internet is part of my life now. That's why I had such a vendetta against it, because what was that? The work of the devil, trying to keep me away from it. That's what it was. The work of the devil. That's exactly what it was. That's why I said, hey, listen, hey, that mother lover be out here lurking, don't he? What's that? Damn. What is that? What is that? I see it's a couple Bible readers on here. What's that verse? What the devil just lurking, the devil lurking and just trying to see who else he can consume, who next he can consume. What's that verse? What's that verse? I can't remember how that verse go. I can't remember how it go. But yes, the devil is always lurking, y'all. The devil is lurking. Like they say, God don't sleep. The devil don't either. The devil don't either. The devil don't sleep either. So, we got to realize, everything ain't like I was blown. But like they say, you think it's just light? It ain't just light. We got the dark too. Come on now, dumb, open your eyes. My eyes are open now. My eyes are open. I don't look at people like I used to look at people. Get this big ass dog. Look at this. Get this dog up. Shit. I don't look at people the same no more. I don't look at people the same no more. I need to see your eyes, man. I need to see your eyes because, that right there, that, woo! That blew a sister like me, baby. That blew me. And I'm just glad now that I'm aware that it's going on out here, that it is happening. The devil comes in many ways, shapes, and forms, y'all. Many ways, shapes, and forms. And y'all, and let me tell y'all something. Oh my God, let me tell y'all something. I had to realize stuff that was going on in her house with her daughter was going on in my house with my daughter. Hey, look, listen. I cannot make this up. Y'all. Look. I had all kind of red flags, y'all. I just wasn't paying attention. But I'm thankful for the awareness. I'm thankful for the awareness, and I'm thankful that her plan did not work. It did not work. And for me to get that confirmation that I got the very next day at work, that blew my mind. That blew my mind, man. That house dropping on that witch, on the whiz at her feet. That blew my mind. I was like, what the? That was my confirmation, though. That was my confirmation. You just slayed. You just slayed that mother. You slayed her, man. She was out here on some wicked shit with you, man, and you slayed her, man. Quietly. I didn't do no revenge. None of that. Nope. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. I released her. And I swear to God, that's why another thing, y'all, that's why it's good to go out in nature, y'all. That came to my head. I was like, damn, them 4 jobs you lost? She was in your life. She was in your life during those 4 jobs. It just came to me when I was on the water today. I said, damn, she was. Now let me get my ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because I can still, I can use my voice, but God know I got bills to pay. Hello? I got bills to pay. Yeah, hey, fella. Yeah, I got bills to pay. So, hey, he gonna have to, hey, listen, meet me halfway on this thing. I'm doing my part. Come on now. I gotta go get it. Gotta make, something gotta happen, baby. I ain't got nobody to call and say, let me borrow $2,000 to next month. Listen, I don't got nobody that can call. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that shit. So, hey, let me get all that. Hey, come on now, player. Help a sister out right now. But like I said, I'm not panicking. I'm not worrying. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not, because I feel like, and the more time that I set with myself, it gave me more time to release what I needed to release. It gave me more time because, man, I wasn't releasing stuff like that. And it just, shit. It just started. I just started, man. It just started. Like, stuff just started. Like, damn, what's going on? Man, shit. But it was good for me because I was able to let it go. It was so good for me. I was able to let it go. I never realized that I had bottled up all those feelings. I had never realized that I had hid all of that emotion, all of that shit. I didn't know. Because I was so consumed with work, life, You know, stuff that was other people's energy, man. Man, I had so much bottled up in me, man. Oh, good Lord. That's why I was so snappy. It wasn't nothing for me to snap out on the boss. What? Who you talking to? Man, listen. All because of everything that I was holding in me. You know, I was holding all that shit in me. I'ma just go to work. I'ma just work. I'ma work it all the way. Then I'ma go get drunk. I'm gonna have a good time over here, you know, and I'ma continue to help this person, that person, that person, that person, because, you know, I feel good when I help people. I do. I feel good when I'm able to help people. I do. I feel good that's helping others. It's soothing for me. You know what I'm saying? It brings me joy. It brings me joy to be able to help somebody. You know, that's why I felt like, you know, what I love to do was being stripped from me. Like, I feel like I belong here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm worthy here. You know? And it's being taken away from me like this. Like, why? Why? This is the place where I found peace. And that's crazy, y'all, for people to go to work to find peace. I was going to work to get peace. I can't lie to y'all. I had so much going on around me. I was going to work just to get peace. That's crazy. Normally, first can't wait to get off to go get their peace or wait for the weekend. Man, I was going to work for peace. Is that not, like, backwards? That's backwards. But now I know now. You know, I was going through all of that and shit. And, you know, now I'm feeling better and better every day. I feel better and better every day. Every day I'm releasing, you know, I'm releasing things, you know, I'm just releasing stuff. You know, I'm learning not to care. I'm learning not to feel bad about releasing people who didn't treat me right. You know, people actually had me feeling bad about releasing them because they didn't treat me right. Huh? Man, let me tell y'all something. The devil plays so many tricks. The devil got so many tricks up his sleeve. The devil plays so many tricks. I'm not falling for none of that no more. I'm not falling for that. I don't care. Listen, but you know one thing? Let me tell y'all something. Let me, man, listen. I am so thankful that I never changed my heart. My heart never changed. My heart did not change, man. And this is, I'm not faking that. Like, my heart never changed. I didn't change my heart. I kept my heart clean, man. Because I didn't want to be what somebody did to me. I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to be vindictive. All of that. I didn't want, no. I need to keep my energy clean, man. I need to keep my energy clean, man. That's something people need. Man, we got to realize this, man. Don't change your heart. Don't change your heart. That's another trick. That's the trick, man. And I can say God don't sleep, the devil don't either, man. That mother lover works all day, every day. Listen, don't change your heart. Don't allow nobody to change your heart. I don't care what they said about you. I don't care who they told them lies to. Listen, y'all, some of the lies that been told on me, I didn't have people touch shit. I don't even understand how you ain't on drugs. I've had people tell me that. For what you had to go through, the battle you had to fight with the people you had to fight it with, and I wasn't even fighting no battle. These people was just coming for me. I was just getting attacked back to back. And the people that it was, man, like, I don't know how you ain't know. How do you deal with this? How do you deal with it? Like I said, I wasn't dealing with it. I was going to work. I was getting drunk. I was enjoying I was not dealing with my inner issues. I wasn't dealing with it. But I kept my happy face and I kept my heart the same. I did not let my heart change. I couldn't do that. Don't change your heart. Don't change your heart. Do not turn into the person don't turn into what you've been treated. How you've been treated. Don't do that. Don't turn into how you've been treated. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Because I'm going to tell you, that's what they want. Oh, they want you to do that too. How dare you walk around with this good energy? How dare you not be evil like me? How dare you have a warm heart? And I'm over here cold as ice. I don't give a damn about it. I want havoc in everybody's life. But how dare you be over there wanting peace? How dare you want to be peaceful and happy and jolly and give off love? How dare you? Oh yeah, they coming. You think they not gonna come try? Shit. Baby, they coming. They coming. They coming because your energy too good. Because you got good. I'm telling y'all. If it's anybody on this live that know what I'm talking about, I know it is. I know it is. I know it's somebody on this live that know exactly what I'm talking about. You felt under attack all the time. And it was only because you were who you were. That's it. It was because you were who you were. Because of the energy you carried. The glow you had. When you was just so happy. People was happy to see you when you came. They ain't like that shit. No, hell. No, you ain't finna be. I gotta do something. I gotta make this. I gotta destroy this. I gotta try to make her feel bad about herself. I gotta reject her. I gotta abandon her. I gotta make her feel like she's not worthy. So next time she come around, she won't be coming around with all that old caca and kiki, and she won't be laughing and smiling no more. You know, I gotta make her feel bad about herself. I gotta make her feel ugly. I gotta make her feel like she's not worth even being here. Like, what's she even here for? Like, they out there, man. They out there and they do this shit day in and day out to people. Hoping that they can bring you down to their level. Hoping that they can bring you down to their vibration, man. Yep. Your energy too good. Your energy too good. You smiling too much. You happy. You making it in life. They don't like that. What? Every time you turn around, you doing something to make yourself happy. They don't, man. Shit. They don't like that. They don't like that, man. Any way possible, I'm finna take that from you. Any way possible, I'm finna make you feel some type of way about yourself. A negative way, though. I don't want you to be happy. You know, I need you to not know who you are. I need you to not know how powerful you are. I need for nobody to accept you. That's what I need. So that's how I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do anything that I can. Y'all, I didn't have people. Y'all, shit. If I really told my story, if I really told my story of what I endured and how it made it so easy for me to just walk away from people. Because now I will just walk away. I don't got time. I ain't finna argue with you. Nothing. Because people don't understand. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know. And you don't know what I've been, these last couple months, man, that showed me a lot about myself. Like, yeah, I needed to go get a job, but I guess what? God set me down. Like, I need you to sit with yourself. I realized a lot about me. I didn't know. I was being consumed by locusts, man. I was being swallowed. I didn't even know. I didn't know because I wasn't taking enough time for myself, man. I wasn't taking enough time for myself. I'm always at somebody's job behind their walls, like a damn prison. We can't do that, y'all. We can't do that. We can't do that, man. You can't just bury yourself in work. Because if you burying yourself in work, what aren't you burying yourself in? In you. You ain't giving yourself the proper self-care, the proper self-love. Man, you damn sure ain't praying like you should. You not. You always at work. And when you ain't at work, what you doing? You sleep. You sleep. You ain't going outside. You ain't getting no sun. You know what I'm saying? We need, do we or do we not need sun? We need sunlight. We need the sun. We need nature. Do you hear these birds? Shit. Do you hear these birds? This is comfort for me. This is soothing for me. Like, this is part of me. I am a nature fiend. I love nature. I love it. I love it. I love nature. Like, I love it. Anybody know me? They know that girl you want to take her out? You want to take her to some water? Plan a whole picnic by some water and see what, baby, you might. Shit, listen. Like, for real though, like I'm just, I love it, man. I love it. It's like I just get to soak up so much, It's nature. It's natural. It's natural, man. It's natural. Yes, I love it. Y'all should love it too. Spend more time out there, man. I'm telling y'all, go out to Bloomer Park, man. I'm telling y'all, go out to Bloomer Park, y'all. Especially like y'all that work out. They got everything you need to work out and just use your body weight right there when you pull up from the parking lot. Everything to use your body weight right there. Then you go over down the stairs, man. The stairs, people, like I said, the stairs are cold, man. Them 70 and 80 some year old people kills them stairs. They do better than me, okay? I ain't made it out there yet since it's been warm, but I'm gonna get out there. I've been shit just walking around. I've been all over Pontiac. Me and this big dog. We gets it in. But the stairs, cold blooded, man. They call them the Thailand stairs. It's a stream back there. If you go down the stairs and you go to the left, you go, just keep going. What I do is I go to if it's any separate ways to go, I stay to the right. I always just stay to the right. It's gonna take you to the stream, man. It's all just so, man. It's so beautiful. Then they got a little part you can go out there and just put your feet in there. Put your feet in there. Ground yourself naturally. Ground yourself. I'm telling y'all, we have to ground ourselves. The more we ground ourselves, the more we balance ourselves, the less we become victim to all the negativity, man. To the negativity, to the darkness, the less we become victim to it. We have to ground ourselves, we got, like me, I'm doing what I got. That's why I'm not tripping out about my bank account. I'm not tripping. This morning I damn near flipped. I was like, oh, good Lord, what I'm about to do, and I just had to brace myself, man. I had to brace myself. Like, why you worry? You can't worry. You was set aside you had to sit down for a minute. You had to sit down. I had to sit down. I had to sit down for a minute, man. But I did realize that chick was in my life, man, during them folks. Like I said, I just released her in December. That last job, I was working that job in December, man. I'm telling you, people evil, man. Some evil people out here, man. Some evil folks out here, man. They really are. And we just got to be aware of it, man. Just be aware, man. Stay aware. Stay aware, man. Don't let up your awareness, man. If your body start feeling funny around somebody, pay attention to that shit, man. Pay attention to it. Pay attention. Pay attention. Your body start feeling funny. Be like Scooby-Doo. What? Like, for real. Man, it's all signs, man. It's signs. It's signs, man, that something ain't right. Aboard ship. Seriously, man. Like I said, I was questioning God for a minute about, damn, why I had to go through something like that. But I know why. I know why. Because I needed, and I was praying for my spirituality to be heightened, man. And it got heightened. Yes, it did. Yes, my awareness. I'm aware. I am aware, y'all. I'm aware, and I'm not just. Needless to say, I've been aware. I've been aware. Now, I've been aware, but to that extent, I didn't know that I was literally connected to somebody that was literally dabbling in black magic. I didn't know that, and I don't want to ever be involved with nobody like that. That's not me. That's not my heart. That's not me. That's not my heart. And then I started realizing she's talking about people. People's lives started falling apart that was around her. That's another red flag. Why people's lives falling apart? If you who you say you are. People's lives were falling apart, man. They was losing shit, losing their vehicles, losing their relationships was crashing. Involved with her. Man, I don't think I want to be around somebody like that. But see, she had tapped into my energy. She knew what I had been carrying. She knew the trauma that I had been through. She knew the pain that I had in me. She knew that. And that's how she got in. That's how she got in, y'all. That's how she got in. That's how she got in. It's so crazy, man. It's like, damn, you see what I've been through. You see the pain that I done felt. Why would you want to come in and cause more? Shit, they don't care. Why care? What? Your energy, baby, I need it. Yeah. Man, listen. Always wanted to know when I was fasting and shit. What you doing behind my back while I'm fasting? What you trying to do? Yeah, all that. Man, listen. I told her my credit score, that hoe she was mad. How you get that? Like, we got to pay attention to these people. Pay attention, man. Pay attention to these people, man. I'm like, man, all that. So I just started sitting back and thinking like, damn. This whole talking about killing cats. You, like, what you on, man? The whole time, man. On that dark stuff, man. Was on that dark stuff, man. And it's like, you know how they talk about that astral plane and shit? Man, they really do that, man. This hoe told me one day, I was saying something about, I'm like, damn, like I'm hearing noises in my room at night. Like, ain't nobody in here with me. She said, you think you by yourself. Okay. Okay. I get it now. Like, she was telling me everything, and I just hadn't picked up on it, y'all. They real. They out here, they planning that shit, y'all. They planning it, and they don't care whose life they destroy. They don't care. They like the people that you've had in your life that you had to realize you had to let go because they, told lies on you, caused you pain. They're like them, but to the 100th power, because they actually dabbing in black magic. They like them. And that's how they got in, because they know you've already dealt with things in your life, that you didn't properly heal from. You didn't properly heal from those things, and you buried it, and you've been carrying it, and it's just now, oh, that's my way in. And that's, y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot, y'all. I look at people so differently. y'all. I do. I look at people so differently, y'all, because I'm normally good at looking at somebody in their eyes, and I can see that dark shit. I couldn't pick it up on her. I didn't pick it up on her. I did not pick it up on her, man. Sure didn't. I sure did not. I did not, but I went through it. I know it's out there, and I know that it's levels to this. We got to raise our vibration, man. Just be the happiest person you can be at all times. I'm telling you, be the happiest person that you can be at all times. Like, man, I know this one girl was dealing with her. Her marriage started crumbling. I'm like, I'm looking at all that like, people crumbling. Another chick, her relationship broke up. Like, man, like, you causing havoc in people's life. Like, man, be aware of these motherfuckers, man. Be aware of them, because they out here. They don't care. And, for me, for you to try to do something to me, I don't understand if she know what that would have did to my kids. She didn't care, though. She didn't care. She didn't care what that would have done to my kids, man. She didn't care what that shit would have did to my kids, man. She didn't care. Not kidding. Shit, I'm top dog with my kid for my kids. You know what I'm saying? My kids know that mama to always do it. You know what I'm saying? Mama to always make it happen. Like you try to take that away from, man, bitch. You know, man, it's like, you know, and I ain't even, you know, the best thing about, like I said, I didn't change my heart. I never changed my heart. I'm not mad about it. I'm more thankful that I am aware of it now. I'm aware of it now. She was just like the other parasites in my life, but she was to the 100th power because she was dabbling in black magic. She was really doing it. So, you know, the more aware we could be, the more healthy we could be, the more happy we could be, the more we love ourselves, we have less. We will have less encounters with these type of people, man. We will have less. We might encounter them, but they can't touch us. They can't. They not gonna try. You understand me? They not even gonna try. They not even gonna try. When they see that you love yourself, like you love yourself, your vibration is high, they're not even gonna try, y'all. You ain't holding no trauma in. You not holding in no hurt, no pain. They can't get in. They can't get in. They can't get in, y'all. You know, so yeah, I just, you know, want to let people know that, you know, and when you see stuff ain't going right for you, stuff just start crumbling, pay attention and just reevaluate everybody in your life. Reevaluate everybody and everything that you've been indulging in, everybody that you've been entertaining. Man, listen, you know, pay attention to it, you know, talk to God, you know, cause listen, man, God saved me. He saved my soul. He saved my soul, man. That hoe wanted my soul. She wanted my soul, man. He saved me. I was saved, man. I was saved. You hear me? So I know I got a purpose. He could have let her just devour me, man. Is that the other locust? The devouring locust? Shit, what's that other locust? But he could have let her just consume me, swallow me up. He could have let it happen, man. He could have let it happen. You know. But instead, he showed me, he guided me out of the situation. He guided me out of it. He had me stop eating all that meat. I only eat meat. I eat is fish. That's it. I only eat fish. You know, start juicing, taking in more fruits and vegetables, you know, eating whole grain stuff, you know, y'all, I tried the Daniel diet, the Daniel fast. Oh yeah, that shit, I about died. It damn near killed me. That Daniel fast almost took me out. Hey, listen, if you can handle it, do it. My body can handle the Daniel fast. I couldn't do Daniel fast. But, yeah, he just got me. All that drinking. Nope. I got a bottle right now on my counter that's been sitting on my counter since December 31st. I ain't touched it. I ain't cracked it open. I touched it. I moved it from the table to the counter. That's what I did. I ain't touched it. I haven't touched it. Matter of fact, I might put it in my car and just give it to the next person that I see that I know drink Hennessy, because I haven't touched it. Like, I just, you know, first of all, I don't know why I want to bought it for anyway, because December 31st is not even the New Year. New Year's in March. So, but I felt like, you know, I was like, you know, I can have a little drink today. You know, I thought I wanted to, and nope, I didn't. Nah, I drink a glass of wine every now and then, y'all. I do that. I have a glass of wine. I will have a little glass of wine, you know. But, you know, it's you know, it's not for me to just stop, you know, enjoying my life or nothing. You know, it was for me to, I had to go within. I had to know these things. I had to be aware of these things. You know, I had to clean my system. The cleaner my system was, the more aware that I could be, you know. So, you know, I'm thankful for that, man. I'm thankful. I am, man. I'm thankful because, like I said, he could have let me be swallowed by that chick, man. He could have let her swallow me, you know. It wasn't meant to happen to me. It wasn't meant. And what she doing now to this day, y'all, I don't know. And I don't even care to know. All I know is that she had a plan for me, and it was not nice. It wasn't nice. She's not who I thought she was. And y'all just be aware of those type of people. Like, even if you got family members that ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad about cutting them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cause I ain't got time. I swear, y'all, I don't want nobody that's disturbing my peace in my life. I don't want nobody in my life that's disturbing my peace. Y'all, I need my peace. Man, listen. I want my peace. I want the shit. POE. Peace over everything. I want my peace. Like, y'all, I want my peace. Because I know my peace going to lead me to my happiness. You know? My peace going to lead me to my happiness. Because the more peaceful that I am, the more that I can think and I can become creative. You know, I can actually take the time to start writing down what I really want to come on here and say. You know? I could really start writing down the subject that I want to touch on. You know? Because like I say, it don't matter how crazy it may sound to anybody. It's somebody that needed to hear it. You better believe it. It's somebody that needed to hear it. It is. And y'all, before I got caught on to her, let me tell you. See, this is what I'm saying. It's always somebody need to hear what you got to say. Before it came to me about what she was doing, it started coming down my timeline about witches and warlocks. It started coming. I'm like, what is it? Man, listen, y'all, I'm telling you, you ask for awareness, he gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. He gonna show you what you need to see. He gonna show you what you need to see, man. Hey, look. I was feeling so crazy. Like last time I've been to a church was for a funeral. I don't even really do churches. Like I get really sleepy. Like I'll be like, down this pastor boring. Like, come on now. I need you. Come on. Lift me up. Come on now. Take everything off of me that I came in here with. You know what I mean? That's what I look for when I go into church. Take everything off of me that I came in here with. Every bag that I was carrying, help me drop it. I don't want to be in here sleep. Man. And pastors was putting me to sleep. Pastors was putting me to sleep, man. I'm like, man, I gotta find somewhere that, you know, they gonna lift me up. Like, I don't want to be put to sleep now. You know? And I was thinking, I'm like, man, I need to go step up to my church today because something ain't right. Like, you know, but I prayed. You know, I prayed. And I went out in nature. I prayed, you know, touched some tree. You know, I had to do all of that. Like I had to, I had to, man, I'm telling you, it felt like the breath had been knocked out of my body. Like, I didn't know. I just didn't know what was going on. But like I said, y'all, you know, when you get to going through it, man, you get to going through that transformation, man. It ain't pretty. It ain't comfortable. It hurts. It hurts. It really hurts. It does. It hurts. It's unfamiliar to you. You in unfamiliar territory. You know, you don't know what's going on with you. You don't know what's going on with your body. You know, you don't know what's going on. And you just, like, you know, I was going through it, man. I was like, what is this? You know, but I know now, I know, it's transformation. It's for my better. It's for my own good. You know, it's for me to step fully into who I am to be. That's what it is. You got to shed like a snake. We got to shed. We got to shed the old, man, to get into the new. We have to shed the old to come into the new. We have to. Whether we like it or not. And baby, it's been real for me, man. It's been real for me. It's been so real for me, man. Like, it's been so real for me. Like, hey. But, you know, I'm thankful because, you know, I'm getting to know a different side of me. You know, I'm getting to know a different side of me. You know, a side of me, like, I'm able to just talk to people and be myself. You know what I'm saying? And speak my truth. You know, I couldn't speak my truth at work. I get fired for speaking my truth. Ain't that crazy? I couldn't speak my truth at work. You know, I couldn't tell you that I wasn't going to allow you to talk to me any kind of way. I can't tell you that I cannot work under these conditions. You have no linen. I've been here since 7 a.m. and it's 12 o'clock. We have no linen. I can't care for my residents. I can't work like this. Things like that to get you fired. Like, is that crazy? Is it not? It's crazy, right? But it's what's going on, man. It's really what's going on. If y'all got people in the facilities, you better check on them more. You better spend more time with them, man. Show your face. Show your face in these facilities, man. I'm so serious. Show your face. Don't come at the same times. Switch it up where they don't know when you coming. Surprise, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, man, just, check in on your people, man. Check in on your people, man, because, and a lot of things that happen in these facilities, it's not even the CENA's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like that one particular day, we didn't have linen. We didn't have linen to damn near 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and the shift started at 7, so, just, and try to be, I'm going to tell people this, man. Because I've had family members that come in with these nasty attitudes. Let me tell y'all something, man. You leaving that energy behind. Remember, that person has to take care of your family. Remember that. Remember, don't come up in them places, man, with them nasty attitudes like that. Because you having whatever type of day you having. Do you know what type of day that person might be having? That person might got 30 residents. No. Y'all don't even be knowing that. Y'all don't even be knowing the extent of the issues that go on in these facilities, man. Y'all don't even know. Like, seriously. And then you got to take accountability how the previous person that had them left them. Then I get here at 3 or 7 or whatever time my shift come, and we got 2 aides and it's over 30 people. Now here you come, you visiting, and you wondering why this and why. Baby, listen, hold on. I just got here first of all. And I'm going to need you to check that attitude. Because you're not going to talk to me like that. That's number one. Number two, think about, I'm taking care of your people. Is that really the energy you want to leave behind? Seriously. And I'm already under stress. You don't know what I got going on outside of here. You don't know what I got going on at home. I might be one that's struggling with killing myself or something. You don't know what I got going on, man. Stop coming up in the facilities with them nasty attitudes, man. For real. The people got real life problems going on too. They really do, man. And taking care of your family member, man, is just one of them. Because I'm going to tell you, it's not a walk in the park. It's not. It's not a walk in the park, man, taking care of these people in these facilities. It is not a walk in the park. I don't care what you may think, how you may look at it, how you may feel about it. It is not a walk in the park. It's stressful. It's hard on your body. It's mentally challenging. But it takes a certain type of person to go in these places day in and day out and care for your family member. Literally, I'm talking about wholeheartedly care for your loved one. I'm talking about and go home with a clear conscience because they did what they had to do to the best of their ability. Because they didn't want to go home and feel bad about nothing. Y'all stop doing it. Stop going to these facilities, man, with them nasty attitudes. Do not do that. I've heard too many people say, she must don't realize I got to take care of her people. What you think that mean? What do you think that mean? Huh? Okay. Yeah, let's know that, man. Let's know. You got people in there. Everybody in there don't care about them people. They just waiting on a reason to neglect somebody. Everybody in there don't care, man. Trust me. I've been in them for a long time. I've been in these facilities for a long time. And I know that everybody in there does not care. I know this. I know this. So, when next time y'all want to go see y'all people or whatever, you got people in them homes, man, remember, man, check that attitude, man. Check your attitude, man. That person might be under so much stress. That person might be battling what you don't even know, man. You don't know what that person might be going through. You just don't know. And then here you come with all that, man, why this? And man, listen, man, you know, man, I done had to shut family members down so many times, man. Like, hold on, wait a minute. You know, let's keep the energy good, man, especially in them environments. Especially in them environments, man, because you man, shit. You don't know, man. You just don't know. This is why I live by treat people the way I want to be treated, man. I have to, man. I have to. I can't just do people any kind of, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. You know, although people done did some real hurtful stuff to me. You know, I done been drugged through the mud, man. I done been did really bad. I've been done really bad, but you know, I didn't change my heart, man. I didn't change my heart. I didn't allow nothing that nobody did to me change my heart. I still walked up in them facilities, man, and gave them people the best care that I can give them. I still treated people the way they should be treated. Because that's just me. That's my heart, man. It's my heart. I can't just do people wrong. I'm not going to do that. I can't do it. You know, and it's like, you know, people be mad at you for that, man. People really be mad at you for not being the way they are. They be mad at you for not turning into how they treated you. They be mad about that, man. So just take that into consideration, man. And y'all, they got people in these facilities, man. Find out what's going on first before you snap out. You know what I'm saying? They could be short. It could be, they probably ain't got the necessities they need to care for these people. You know, it could be all type of stuff. That person might not even feel good and just trying to get through the day. They could be trying. They set could have changed 5 or 6 times, y'all. That happens a lot. Literally. They set could have changed 5 or 6 times within the last 4 hours of the shift. And that person, that family member of yours, that's, you feel like has been neglected, they didn't have them the first 3 hours of the shift. Because the sets have been changed over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't be knowing, like I said, y'all don't be knowing what be really going on in these facilities. Y'all don't be knowing, man. You got to know these things, man. Know these things. Know these things. And just remember, man, these people, man, what the job they doing, man? It's stressful. It is. It's stressful. It's mentally challenging. It is. It's hard on your body. It is. You know, but if the environment, if the vibration is high in the environment, man, it makes a big difference. It really does. When everybody in the facility actually cares. Oh my God, it's man, I'm telling you, because they used to really care. They used to care, man. Like I told you, I've been doing this for a long time. They used to care. They used to care, man. It's not like that no more. You know, it's not like that no more. And, you know, no matter what I saw other people not doing, I wasn't finna do that shit. I'm not finna do that. You know, they sitting up, they gonna let these people sit here till 4 a.m. Been here since 10, and you ain't gonna touch nobody till 4 a.m. I'm not, that's, you know, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, but that, you know, we got to deal with things, you know, in our own separate way, you know. But like I said, God see everything. So, you know, that's why we got to treat people right, man. We got to treat people right, man. We got to treat people right. I live by that. I don't care. I don't care what's going on, man. If my energy not right, I'm staying away from people. You know, if I'm feeling off and irritated, I'm staying away from people because I know how easy it is to be triggered. You know, it's easy to be triggered. It's so easy to be triggered when your energy is off, when you're imbalanced. You know, that's why I'm glad I changed my diet and eat better. You know, I'm doing better things, man, because you know, I don't want to be, you know, excuse me, I'm sitting around people that told lies on me, man, that have made somebody want to shoot them, man. Like, seriously. I could still speak to that person because you didn't break me. You tried to, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. You know, I mean, I'm not finna hang out with you now. You ain't finna do all that, but you know, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to be the best version of myself that I can be, man. You know, just be the best version of me. Y'all should too, man. Just be the best version of you that you can be, man. Ain't nobody got time for all that craziness, all that chaos and that confusion and that. Man, I don't want that in my life. I don't want it, you know, but I'm just saying, y'all, you know, that's why we got to just keep our vibration high, man. So we are less vulnerable to that, so that we are less vulnerable to it, man, you know, and you know, that's just, you know, reserve your energy, you know, reserve your energy. You know, I find it's so much better, y'all. I'm telling y'all, since I've been celibate too, I feel so much better. I ain't giving nobody my energy. I'm trying to listen. I want the best glow I can ever have. I want to just be happy as I can be. You know, I want to be as vibrant as I can be. You know, I just, you know, I want the best for me now. You know, and I'm willing to protect my energy and my peace at all times to have that. I want the best for me now. You know, I want the absolute best for me. Like, in every aspect possible. You know, I want the total best for me, man. You know, and everybody, that's how everybody should feel about themselves. Want the absolute best for yourself. You know, and be willing to go the extra mile to have it. We got to get up earlier in the morning, then we just got to get our asses up earlier in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be waking up at some wild times. Like, yesterday I woke up at 2:02. I was like, what the? Hey, put them words out there, though. The weapons formed against me shall prosper, baby. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, listen. Because when you wake up like that, it's a reason. It's the reason you wake up like that. It's a reason. I'll be waiting to see what the cat and the dog gonna do. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it just be, you know, you need to pray. Sometimes I be so sleepy, I be in and out, and I still say something. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's the reason why I'm in and out like this. It's a reason. But yeah, man. Yeah, y'all just keep y'all awareness up, man. Keep y'all awareness up. You know, I don't care who might think you crazy, y'all. Don't let nobody make you think you crazy. If you end up having an experience like that or running into somebody like, you not crazy. They out here. They out here. And they really doing it. They doing it, you know, and I just, you know, I know now that so many people have fell victim to it, man, and it's so sad. It's sad, man. It's really sad that so many people have fallen victim to that shit, man. Because somebody was into that dark stuff. That's, man. Whew. That's, you know, that ain't right, man. To me, it's just not right. It's not right that you feel like you are above the program, that you are privileged to cause whatever havoc in somebody's life, tragedy or whatever. That's not the day that you pay, because you gonna pay. You gonna pay. We get what we put out. So that's why I gotta treat people right. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm treating people right. Listen, hey, to the best of my ability, I'm treating people right. You know, you're on the street, baby. Listen, what's wrong? You know, because man, it's just so many things. That's why I try to take in consideration. I don't know what this person might be going through. Man, I can't just be out here just talking to people any kind of way. I don't know what they going through. Me being nasty and evil with my energy, I might cause this person to take that last pill or pull that trick. Man, listen. Just treat people right. I said, man, love. The greatest emotion of all, man. The greatest emotion of all, man. Just love. Love on you. The more you love on you, the more love you gonna show. It's gonna show on the outside of you anyway. Shit. The more you love yourself, the more happy you're gonna be. It's gonna show on the outside of you. It is. Your skin gonna get pretty. All that stuff. All that stuff. Everything, man. Loving on ourselves is man, I love this. When I see especially older women, I be like, damn, she is beautiful. That lady love herself. She love herself and she take care of herself. Man, that's important, man. That's important. That's so important. We got to do them things, man. We got to. We got to do them things. We got to. We have to. So, I just try to make sure and if I don't do nothing, I gotta go walk. I gotta get a walk in. An hour, 2 hours. I have to walk. I got to put more. You got to move your body. You know what I'm saying? Motion heals emotion. So I gotta keep going, man. Anytime you want to quit, man, just keep going. Keep going. Like I said, I got that confirmation. I was self-doubting myself. And then I got that message. Like, your video helped me. Like, I saw your video. It helped me. Confirmation. And why are you doubting yourself? Why are you doubting yourself? You know that you've been through things that people have been through or worse. And when you open your mouth, they're going to know that they're not crazy. They're going to know that they're not alone. It's happened to somebody else. Somebody else has went through this. And this is what they did to try to help themselves. So let me try it, or they feel like, okay, this their outlet, because a lot of people, you can't talk to people about certain stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, when I first started going through my spiritual journey, I couldn't talk to people like that. And I opened up and I trusted somebody that was on the dark side. Look at that shit. Man, hey, it's real out here, man. It's real out here. It's real out here. It's real. It's real. And I wasn't so close to it because, like I said, we lived in a haunted house. We lived in a house that was haunted. Like, shit. Baby. It was a haunted house, baby. It was haunted. It truly was. Yes, it was. It still is. I'm sure. It still is. Nobody lasts right past that house now. For those of y'all that know, that house that we lived in on Ardmore, that brick house. Think I'm lying? Ask anybody else to live there. People don't run up on me at the store. Hey, didn't y'all live there? Yup. There's something in that house. Yes, it sure is. You live there? Oh, baby, I ain't going back in there. One girl told me, she said I only spent 2 days in there. She said she made up a lie about her Section 8 so she could get the hell out of that house. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. Like, so, I'm already open. I'm open to the spiritual world, man. I'm open. My eyes are open to it. I know what's going on in them realms. I already know. So I know it's out here. I know it's out here. I know. And I know how powerful it can be too. But what I didn't realize was how powerful I was. It couldn't harm me, man. It couldn't harm me. It could not harm me. I didn't know that. I didn't know it couldn't harm me, man. And I was a kid then. I was a kid. It couldn't harm me. It let me know it was there. It did that now. Oh shit. Oh, it let me know it was there. But it couldn't harm me. It could not harm me. And I'm like, but I didn't know. I didn't realize that then. I probably had the power to get it out the house then. But I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. But It did some things. It did some things. It did some things to my siblings. It did, man. You know, so, you know, that y'all got kids, they telling you anything going on in the house, you better listen to them. Y'all better listen to them. Y'all better, my mama didn't believe us. She thought we was crazy. But she ended up, she knew. We got the hell up out of there. She got us out that house. She got us up out of there. We got up out of there. But yeah. So, you know, just, you know, y'all, hey, don't give up. Don't stop, man. Don't stop, man. Love yourself. You know, give love. You know, you never know who hurting, who going through something, man. You just don't know, man. You do not know. You know, and a lot of people be out here faking it, you know. A lot of people be faking it because I didn't know how I was faking it. Yeah, I was faking it. I didn't know I was hiding all that shit inside of me. I didn't know. You know, I just know that I still carried my good vibration. I still was happy. You know, I still was happy. You know, on the outside, I was happy, but on the inside, I was carrying stuff. I was carrying trauma and hurt and pain. Woo, I didn't know I was carrying that shit. Oh my God, y'all, I didn't know. And I say, I'm just releasing it, y'all, and I just feel so much better. And I just know I'm finna have a beautiful summer. My summer about to be so beautiful, man. My summer about to be so beautiful. It's gonna be so different for me because I ain't carrying that shit no more. I'm not carrying none of that no more. You know? I'm gonna just be able to just wherever I go, just let my hair down so freely. Whoever don't like it, I advise you to move to the next room. Cause I ain't moving. Hello, I'm here. Oh, what Jesus say? I'm here now. You old noobs. Hello. Don't play with it. Like for real. You know, and that's how we should all feel about ourselves. Everybody. If you got anybody around you that's trying to make you feel less than that, man, you better get away from their ass. Get away from them. Get away from them, man. Get away from them. They don't want you to feel good about yourself. Get away from them. They bringing your vibration down, man. They bringing down your vibration. Messing with them, you'll let a negative spirit in. Let them go. Let them go. Get them away from you, y'all. But I'm going to get up off of here. You know, I ain't ate nothing all day. Did I eat? No, I haven't eaten nothing. Did I? Nope, I didn't eat. So I got to go eat. And, look in here. Cats. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Cats everywhere. They everywhere. And my kids, they just be all, you know. I was like, oh, girl, you talking about killing cats? Like, huh? Girl, please. We mess with cats. We grew up with cats. We grew up with animals, period. Like, what we talking about killing animals for, huh? What? Yeah, baby girl was on some other stuff, baby. But yeah, y'all. Everybody keep their head up, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, send a prayer up for me, man. Just, you know, pray for me, you know, because my situation is kind of, you know, but I'm trying not to worry. I am. I'm trying to keep it, just trying to stay positive about everything, you know. Because I know it was for my own good. You know, I had to be set down. I did. I had to be set down. I had to pay attention. You know, I needed it, whether I knew it or not, I needed it. You know, I needed to sit down. You know. So, you know, just pray, y'all, that I stay with forward movement, you know. Pray that I don't give up. You know what I mean? Pray that I continue to lift somebody else up. You know what I'm saying? You know, pray that I don't worry. I don't have the spirit of worry on me at all. You know, no negative spirits on me. None, not one. You know, just, you know, it's always good to send a good word up for people. You know, it goes a long way, man. Ooh, I just got chills when I said that. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, the power of prayer is real. I just got chills. I felt that. Yeah, the power of prayer is so real. It's so real. It's so real. You know, so let's pray for each other, you know, anyway. You know, that's what we're supposed to do anyway, you know. You know, we don't want them people involved that's praying on us. We want the ones involved that's praying for us. You feel me? But yeah, I'm going to get off of here. Everybody be blessed. Treat people right. Every day. Every day. Every day. All right, y'all. I'm out.